Smile greetings. I am Tejal Uppal and you are watching my channel Learn Sujok for free. Friends, this is the first course with 14 videos to start learning Sujok. In this course, you will learn the correspondence systems of Sujok and begin the process of self-healing. In order to actually gain from this course, you must watch my videos in the order that they are given, chronologically. And also watch each video till the end. If you like my videos, then subscribe to my channel and press the bell icon next to it.
Smile welcome. Once you have understood the platform for treatment thoroughly, then we can solve and heal many diseases. You will get answers, all answers very naturally. Just correspondence system can cure 70% of diseases. Where will you treat for heart disease, where you will treat for lung disease, where you will treat for, say, constipation or kidney stones, etc., etc., etc. You should just know where and how to do the treatment. Now, I will show you on my hand how to do the treatment. Okay. You should always remember that you have to place the organs on your finger according to the finger position as directed for finger correspondence system. But this should be just in your consciousness. Remember, the baby's neck is contracted. So you have to lift its chin to be able to see its neck. So the neck comes on the joint only. For all neck diseases as cough, thyroid, etc., just one single powerful point, this one, in the finger correspondence system. And for cervical, this one, in the back of the neck. In the main correspondence system, there was an overlapping concept where the organs above the diaphragm, like the lungs and heart, overlap over the organs below the diaphragm, like stomach and liver. But in finger correspondence system, it is very simple. When you keep your finger in the position which is designated for the finger correspondence system, then with the back view of your finger, you can say that the left lung is on the left side and the right lung is on the right side. On the back side also, you know that the cervical bones are in the neck. So in the neck. So the one single point on the, the one single point on the top joint of the finger is a very powerful point for cervical. This point on each finger, on all the 8 fingers, is a very powerful point for cervical. Then the thoracic vertebrae come, T1 to T8 in the middle phalange, then the T9 to T12, and then the lumbar vertebrae, then the and that is L1 and L5, then the sacrum, all in the lower phalange. Search for a particular organ-related point on all fingers in the finger correspondence system. Whichever finger has the most painful point, that finger is the best for treatment. Now, this is a very important bit because see, all the organs are there on all the 8 fingers. Which finger do you select for treatment? For that, what you need to do, for example, like I'm giving you the cervical pain problem. So for that, you have this point here, this point here, this point here, this point here. What you will do is with the probe on all the 8 fingers, or at least on all the 4 fingers on one hand, you will see which point is the most painful out of all the 4 or 8 points. And whichever point is most painful, or maybe 2 points which are most painful, treat those. Treat those points on that finger, related finger, and then those would be the best for treatment. Use the first finger and the little finger for the arms and chest area, because arms and chest are related, like chest are connected to the chest is connected to the arms. So treat on the first finger and the little finger preferably. And for abdomen and the legs problems, use the middle finger and the ring finger for treatment preferably. Our body has information of all stages of evolution. The human body has passed from all stages of cells to the perfect body. Cells being from, stem cell, round cell, oval cell, then into embryonic stages, and from an embryo to the perfect body. Our hand has very systematic information, and that is why Sujok correspondence system is vast. We even treat the hand for embryonic cell issues and use it as an embryonic or a stem cell to actually treat one cell or one organ in detail. Like I had given you an example that Professor Park Jae-woo actually mapped the whole brain on the whole hand. The whole hand was the whole brain. That also we will be doing in the future courses. But this is how the different correspondence systems evolved. Sujok has a round system. It also has information of cell system on the hand. But currently, we are focusing only on those pages of the book which tell us about the main correspondence system and the finger correspondence system. Right now, for your easy understanding initially. When your smile consciousness expands, then you can understand all the correspondence systems, because under the 4 forces of this universe, all systems are very well organized and they have their own separate pages. In this world, this universe, there are these 4 forces which are operating at all times, very systematically, which we have not noticed, but they are there. The expansion force is called the hetero force. Now I'm going to give you these 4 names because they are going to be used in the future higher courses of tri-origin and all. So you should just become familiar with the names. The expansion force is the hetero force. And the contraction force is the homo force. It's called the homo force. And the moderate force, which balances the hetero force and the homo force, the expansion force and the contraction force, the balancing force is called the neutral force between them. And the source of all these forces, like we said, that there are always 3 energies and there is always a source which created these other 3 forces. The source of all these forces is called the neutral force. I'm introducing the bold features of these 4 forces. The names of these forces were given by Professor Park Jae-woo in his meditative state when he understood the characteristics of these forces. The names are not important. You have to feel the essence of each force on its respective finger. Okay. Why I am doing this right now? It is because we can treat for any ailment on any of the fingers on our hand, as each finger has the same finger correspondence system on it. But every finger depicts a different force, and which ailment we can treat on which finger can be decided on the basis of which force is creating the disease or ailment in our body. This knowledge will help you to select the correct finger for the treatment. Let me repeat this, okay? Every finger depicts a different force, and which ailment we can treat on which finger can be decided on the basis of which force is creating that particular ailment in our body. The hetero force or the expansion force is on the first finger. And this is a very active force. It creates warmth, like, heat, like inflammation, infection, expansion, like swelling, headaches, burning, like acidity in the stomach, ascending pains, like the rising sun, like increasing pain, etc. So all these characteristics are of the hetero force. So whenever you see these characteristics in a particular ailment, you should try and treat on the first finger, which is the hetero force finger. The homo force, on the other hand, which is the contraction force, is on the ring finger, on this ring finger. This is a lazy force. It is the contracting force. It is the opposite of the hetero force. This creates contraction, like degeneration of organs. When organs are degenerating due to old age or due to some disease or something. Or if there is some kind of thickening in the organs, like thickening of the heart valves, thickening of the lining of the lungs, or even when there is collection. Whenever there is contraction, there will be collection, right? So collection like ulcers, cysts, polyps, these kind of things, or descending diseases which are, they are decreasing in their potency. So like the sunset, etc. So the hetero force is the expansion and showing the active heat and all these symptoms, characteristics, the HOMO force is showing all the lazy characteristics of collection, thickening, and contraction, and all these things. The third force is the neutro force, which is on the middle finger, in between the hetero and the homo. This is the hetero, this is the homo. The first finger is the hetero, ring finger is the homo. The middle finger in between is the neutro force, which balances the hetero force and the homo force and stabilizes it. So and harmonize. So this finger is basically to harmonize organs like the heartbeat. If there is any problem with the heartbeat, when there is palpitation or tachycardia, something like when the heartbeat becomes very fast or something, or when the breathing is very fast, and it needs to be harmonized. So for these kind of things, the middle finger is used. Whenever you want to harmonize something, even the blood pressure, when you want to harmonize, when you want to make it neither low nor high, you could treat on the middle finger. And the neutro finger is the little finger. This is the source from which all the forces, the hetero, neutro, homo, all these forces came out from the neutro finger. And this is a hidden force. Okay. This finger is used to harmonize or to treat diseases of the embryonic stage, diseases that started in the source. Embryo was the source of the human being, right? So for hidden diseases, which are because the fourth force or the neutro force or the source is a hidden phenomena. So even hidden diseases like cancer or coma patients, for coma, for paralysis, all these hidden things, they are treated on the neutro finger. So this is just a brief introduction of the highest knowledge and course of Sujok, which we can learn in my third level course. This knowledge can give amazing, miraculous results in the most severe and serious diseases like even cancer and Parkinson's and psoriasis and coma and paralysis and all these things. Let us take an example now. Say you have, a gas and acidity problem in your stomach. Usually gas and acidity problem occurs in the stomach for people, but for some people it even occurs in the chest region, in the esophagus region. But let's take that a person has gas and acidity in his stomach. Then for treatment in the finger correspondence system, we have to find the painful point in the stomach region, first of all, right? Now, where is the stomach region? We know that this is the stomach region, right? This is the stomach region, this area. So this, on the left side of each finger in the lower phalanx, top part of the lower phalanx, this is all the stomach region. So in all these areas, you will find painful points, okay? But what is the main symptom? What is the main symptom? The main symptom is gas and acidity. Now, what is gas and acidity? The characteristic of which force? It is the characteristic of the hetero force, because it is expansion and it is acidity causes burning. So expansion and burning are the symptoms of or characteristics of the hetero force, isn't it? And the hetero force finger is the first finger. So the best thing to do would be to treat on the stomach point in the first finger of both hands. You can take whichever hand you want. For that also, you can concentrate more on the left hand because the stomach is on the left side. But there is another rule to that. I will get to that. But basically, you can treat on the first finger for gas and acidity on the stomach points because it is a hetero force characteristic. And once you find the painful point in the stomach region, see, it is just this much region. In this much region, just keep pressing like this with the probe and you will find a point which will really pain a lot, an ouch kind of pain. And when you find that point, just mark it and with the help of a medical tape, apply a seed on it. And the gas will come out, the acidity will stop and you will be much relieved. So one by one, you have to search for a painful point in that area, which is the master point for your disease. With patience, it does not take very long. Press the probe in a vertical position like that, like that. The pressure should be such that you can tolerate. But just with this much pressure also, if there is a problem in the stomach, you will find a point which will give you ouch like that, and there could be there could be some pain in the whole area, but you will definitely find a point where you will say ouch and jump, because it will be very painful. The main technique of healing in the correspondence system is searching for the painful point. Should be done very carefully and diligently. Only when you find the most painful point, the true painful point, is when you get a miraculous result in the correspondence system. But once found, it is extremely effective. 70% of the diseases, like I told you before, they get treated just by applying seeds on the correspondence point. It is as if you have found the button to switch off that disease. Remember, this is the remote control of your body. So this particular point is the remote control or remote button for that particular pain in the stomach, which is being caused by gas and acidity. So the moment you treat this or switch it off by pressing it with doing massage, stimulating it, and then applying a seed on it, the symptom goes. Once you have found, like I said, once you have found the painful point, just mark it with a pen. Then massage the point for 1 to 2 minutes. How it has to be massaged, you will learn in the next course, which is the Massage and Moksha Blueprint course, after this course, and included in this bundle. After correctly massaging the point, select a seed or a magnet for the treatment. The seed and magnet selection you will understand from the video Seeds and Magnet Blueprint course, which is also included in this bundle. And after completing both these courses, then I have the 5-step blueprint course, in which I will share with you the complete treatment process step by step, which is applicable for all treatments in Sujok using the correspondence system for all kinds of ailments. In the next video, I'm sharing 2 very important topics for health management: energy points treatment and endocrine glands treatment. Before you go to the next video, please share your comments in the comment box about how much clarity you have got about the correspondence system. I will definitely be responding to your comments. See you there.